we are so excited to bring you Smell the Coffee on a beautiful Thursday morning. My name is Aina Reza Kweyo alongside Diana Master, and I am only laughing because before the show started, we're actually having a conversation, something that is trending currently.
Yeah.
Kiki Palmer's boyfriend calls her out because of the way she was dressed, and we were just sharing our thoughts on how we feel about, you know, that particular incident.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just to run you through what happened. So Kiki Palmer recently had a baby in February.
Yeah.
And it seemed she had, you know, a girls' night out for the first time in 5 months.
Yeah.
So she was at a concert and Usher spotted her. Usher went over to her and he was serenading her.
And she was dancing along.
She was dancing, but it's not like she was dancing in a raunchy manner.
Yeah.
No, she was just like, just vibing to the music, right? And she was wearing a mesh dress with it seemed like
with
a
a
one-piece
bodysuit.
bikini. Yeah, it's like a bodysuit.
Yeah.
It wasn't too revealing. I mean, we've seen more revealing things on Rihanna, and we've seen way more revealing things. Moral of the story is, her chest area was covered.
Yeah.
Her stomach area was covered. Even her butt was covered. It's not like it was a thong or whatever. And then just that mesh dress. She probably wears even more exposing things on the beach. You wear a bikini on the beach.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Mr. Man got a little hurt by that, and he took to Twitter to call Kiki out and said that it was
You are a mom.
You are a mom.
That pissed me very off.
You are a mom. Yeah, basically saying because you're a mom, you shouldn't dress like that.
But my thing is, firstly, you are my baby's father, and you are calling me out in public. Don't you have my number? Don't you know my address?
We live together.
Pull up. Let's have this conversation. Why you gotta involve the world in our conversation?
I always say men are insecure.
Secondly, before you were asking Kiki out, before you were asking me out, I'm pretty sure you knew the type of style that I have. Yes, you knew this is how I dress. Like, why is this now a problem?
That's my problem. It goes back to what I was saying, that men are insecure, right? You find a girl in the club, you want to date her. All of a sudden, it's like, no, you have to change. You can't be going out anymore. You found me going out. You found me dressing like this. Of course, now that I'm in a relationship with you, how I carry myself is going to be different from how I was carrying myself when I was single. Even if I'm at the club, I'm going to go out and have a girls' night. I'm not going to be entertaining other guys and saying, oh, ha, 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 and flirting with other guys because I know I have a boyfriend. So you, as my boyfriend, it's your job to basically trust me.
Yeah.
You need to trust me as your person to say, okay, you know what? You're going out with your friends. I trust you. I trust you to have fun. Because at the end of the day, I'm coming home to you.
Yeah.
So why is that a problem? And like you're saying, why did he have to address it on Twitter?
Social media? And she wasn't doing anything wrong in the video. I mean, if you are being serenaded, right, you would vibe.
You need to reciprocate the energy.
Exactly. So I don't think she was dressed inappropriately. I don't think she did anything inappropriately. The only person who's out of line is Master Man. Master Man.
Honestly.
No, don't do that.
Just go to therapy. I don't know. Go find yourself and be a little more secure about yourself.
And
because at the end of the day, this woman is coming home to feed your child. She's been taking care of your child. Postpartum depression is a real thing.
Have a little respect, man.
Have a little respect. Have a little sympathy for your baby's mother, because postpartum depression is real. You have to be grateful that she feels good in her body, good enough to go out. But men being insecure, they don't want us to be like, you know what? I love my body. Because then it's like, no, but you're a mother. Why must you love your body? You're a mother.
And who says mothers can't dress the way they want to dress?
Dress the way
Just
it's your
because
body.
she's a mother doesn't mean she can't look good.
No, if you're
who
comfortable.
Who says mothers can't look good?
Honestly, if you're comfortable, feel free to wear whatever you want. But do
Anyway.
engage us in the comment section below. We will be right back with our top stories right after this break. In our freshly brewed news this morning, we are actually living in the future because a flying car prototype just got an airworthiness certificate from the FAA. The Federal Aviation Administration has certified for testing a vehicle that a California startup describes as a flying car, the first fully electric vehicle that can both fly and travel on roads to receive U.S. government approval. Aleph Automotive said that its vehicle/aircraft, dubbed the Model A, is the first flying vehicle that is drivable on public roads and able to park like a normal car. It also has vertical takeoff and landing capabilities. It apparently will be able to carry 1 or 2 occupants and will have a road range of 200 miles and a flying range of 110 miles. The company expects to sell the vehicle for $300,000 each, with the first delivery by projected for the end of 2025. The FAA confirmed that it has issued the company a special airworthiness certificate, allowing for limited purposes that include exhibition, research, and development. Numerous companies are working on all-electric VTOLs, which stands for Vehicle Takeoff and Landing Aircraft. The FAA said that Aleph is not the first aircraft of its kind to get a special airworthiness certificate. However, Aleph noted that its vehicle is different because of its ability to function both on roads and in the air, to appear like a normal car and to park in a normal parking space.
Okay, wow.
So the makers were inspired by Back to the Future movies, where in the year 2025, people were driving flying cars.
Okay.
So they're pushing so that they can officially launch the car in 2025. It'll be selling for around about $300,000 US, which is approximately 5 million Namibian dollars.
Yeah. Would you buy a flying car? Why you gotta fly with a car when you can fly with a plane?
Okay, the concept of flying cars for me, I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest, because I understand what they're trying to do. You're indifferent.
Yeah.
I understand what they're trying to do. Because, I mean, if you're stuck in traffic, you can just woo. But now my problem is, if all of us have flying cars, how is that going to work?
How do they even regulate the
Exactly.
airspace for flying cars?
Exactly.
Will we not like bump into each other in the air? What's going on?
Because imagine, just to fly a drone, you already need permission to fly that drone above certain areas. You can't just... So now you have a flying car, I have a flying
Everybody
car.
has
Everybody
a
has a flying car. Are we going to have traffic lights in the air?
Yeah, good question.
What's going to happen? I'm genuinely curious as to how this is all going to play out. Because then again, it's in a way, it's kind of like inflation. I said to my sister, you know, there's inflation. And she says, but why don't we just print more money? That will be the end. That will, you know, put an end to the problems. I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So in this case, right, they're saying to beat traffic. Now, if we all are up in the air, there's still gonna be traffic.
In the air.
In the air.
Yeah, true.
I'm so, like, I don't know how to feel
No,
about
but
this.
maybe there would be less traffic in the air because not
goes
everyone
faster.
is going to afford the flying car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it could also be a thing of, since...
But
if
5
it's
million
flying,
also, guys, it's not giving. Well, maybe I just love too much money.
No, but 5 million is not a lot for what it can do. 5 million. Because
I
my
wouldn't
dream
even
car...
spend $1 on a sweet, even
No.
though it can make me full.
My
You
dream
know?
car is around about 3 million US dollars. So just adding 2 million for a flying car, it's not that big of a deal. But also,
Yeah,
I'm
understand,
curious.
like, is it necessary? Is it a need?
Is it a need? And
It's
also,
not. I don't think
do
it's
I
a need.
need to have a pilot license? How does it work?
Do I need to
Because
go to another driving school for
your air
flying
license?
Yeah.
Like, I'm so
and driving
confused.
school? She's not the one that you want to repeat. Driving school, it's not where you want to go again. If you've passed, and
That's
if you are,
it.
and
You're
if
not
you are
going back.
currently going to driving school and you're not trying to get a driver's license, it's
You
hard.
know, now imagine
It's hard.
you're on the road, you're steady. Now you have to keep this vehicle floating in the air. You have to keep it in the air and you have to maneuver and you have to know. Like,
Perhaps they will train like special drivers for those cars then. But how if I am buying the car with my own 5 million? So then I need to spend more money. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now we move over to our next story. Adele is not having it. Adele is done with outrageous fans, and that's that on that. Adele is issuing a stern warning to concert attendees around the world following a litany of incidents when performers including Bibi Rexha and Kelsey Ballerini and Pink have had objects thrown at them on stage. Have you noticed, this is now Adele, and I quote, have you noticed how many people are like forgetting to show etiquette at the moment? They are throwing things on stage. Have you seen them? Adele asked. Adele told the Palace audience at the weekend with Adele residency in a fan-recorded video, I dare you. I dare you to throw something at me and I will kill you. Oh. She cautioned the crowd while toting a t-shirt gun in her arms and firing it off into the audience. Stop throwing things at artists when you can shoot things at people, Adele said, and she started to laugh. The trouble all began last month when Bibi was first hit with the face, she was hit in her face with a cell phone, which resulted to the arrest of a man, and the singer also got stitches on her face.
Oh, shame. Yeah. And my face is my money maker. Why are you ruining my face?
You know, last week we spoke about Pink yeah. when a fan threw
her mother's ashes on stage. Sorry, guys. What? What are you why?
Yeah.
Why? Like, let's just start there. Forget everything. Why? Why do you, as a human being, feel that it's fine for you to throw a phone on stage to someone? What? Have you ever, you know when you're lying down in bed and you're using your phone like yeah. this, and then it accidentally falls on your head? Imagine how painful that is. Just now someone yeah. hurtling a phone at you.
It might be that your intention is not wicked, but like the result of your intention could be wicked. Like you don't intend to harm the celebrity because you love this celebrity so much, and all you want to do is throw your phone on stage so that your celebrity
can pick it up and record a video with it.
Record a video with it and maybe throw it back at you, but you don't know that this phone could accidentally or possibly hit the person, and it could result in damages and
yeah,
stitches and so forth and so on.
Cell phones are heavy,
yeah.
guys. Cell phones.
Don't throw anything.
Don't throw anything. The other time, Harry Styles, someone threw Skittles at him, and one Skittle got in his eye at a concert. Why do you feel that's okay? Like I understand what you're saying, that sometimes the intention is pure, but common sense. If I throw
it's
this
not
phone,
so common.
Common sense is not so common. But also just stop and think, okay, fine. If I throw this phone at Aina, you are performing. You are not constantly looking to see who's throwing phones so that you can duck and dodge,
yeah.
right? You are there because you want to entertain your fans.
But also just an opportunity for you to be in this arena with Adele or Bibi. That should be enough, because there are 1,000 people who would have loved to go, but they couldn't buy the ticket because you bought the ticket.
And
so
you have your phone, record.
Yeah.
The thing is, like that man that threw the phone, you could tell it was coming from a distance, right? Already, that's enough to do so much damage, first of all. Second of all, if you are front row, you can, try to give the artist your phone so they can take pictures. But if you're there, either way it's not happening.
Yeah.
Even if you throw your phone. If you throw your phone at me, I'm kicking you out of my concert. I don't care what you say.
I went to Burna Boy's concert and I wasn't throwing things.
Exactly.
I was just watching.
You're just there to have a good time
yeah.
and enjoy.
Yeah.
And in Korea, if you go for a concert, they're sitting down and they have what they call light sticks. So everyone is sitting down and they're just waving their light sticks.
Oh, they don't have phones?
No, they can record with phones and whatever.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, now imagine all of us are there and we're It's distracting, especially to people at the
back. And you also don't enjoy when you are just constantly recording.
Exactly. So in Korea, it's basically concert etiquette, where you get there, you sit down. You can't stand and be dancing and whatever, because now you're blocking my view.
Yeah.
Even when they are waving their light sticks, they're just here, not going crazy. And in a way, I actually prefer that. Because already concerts are
but
very
I
loud.
want to dance at the concert. I want to be, yes, show me.
You're the people I hate seeing at concerts because I'm trying to hear Burna Boy singing and you're there, it's like, I didn't come to hear you sing. I came to hear Burna
No, but
sing.
you also need to hype. We do that to hype up the artists. Yeah, like
true.
when you come on stage, I'll be like,
yeah,
just to hype you
and
up.
That hype really, it gets to you. It makes you perform even better than you ever could. But yeah, moral of the story, guys, if you go to a concert, please don't throw things on stage. Be it,
don't distract the artist.
Don't distract the artist, period. Just be respectful to the artist and to other concert goers as well. Now, today we woke up and Threads is officially available for download.
Every day we wake up to something new. Say hello to life.
So, Meta looks to target Twitter with a rival app called Threads. Meta is poised to unveil a new app that appears to mimic Twitter, a direct challenge to the social media platform owned by Elon Musk. A listing for the app called Threads appeared on Apple's App Store, indicating it would debut as early as Thursday, which is today. It is billed as a text-based conversation app that is linked to Instagram, with the listing teasing a Twitter-like microblogging experience. Threads is where communities come together to discuss everything from the topics you care about today to what will be trending tomorrow, it said. Instagram users will be able to keep their usernames and follow the same accounts on the new app. According to screenshots displayed on the App Store listing, Meta declined to comment on the app. Musk replied, "Yeah," to a tweet from Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey, saying all your threads are going to belong to us, along with a screenshot from the app's store's privacy section showing what personal information might be collected by the new Meta app. Threads could be the latest headache for Musk, who acquired Twitter last year for $44 billion and has been making changes that have unnerved advertisers and turned off users, including new daily limits on the number of tweets people can view. Meta has good timing because Twitter users are growing frustrated with Musk's changes and looking for a viable alternative, said Matt Navarra, a social media consultant. So if you actually go on your Instagram right now and you go on your search bar and you type in Threads, there's going to be a pink ticket that comes up. You press that and it will show you your username on Threads. And it will give you a QR code that people can scan.
Are you joining Threads?
I don't know.
I'm already on Twitter and I like Twitter with or without the changes, with or without Jack, with or without Elon. I love Twitter. I'm not really sure about Threads. I would, what would I be doing on Threads? Will I be talking to my Instagram followers?
So basically, so if you join Threads right now, it'll give you the option to already follow everyone you're following on your Instagram. So by the time you join Threads, you're going to see you already have like 10,000 followers that have come from your Instagram.
Oh,
but you can
so I don't need to start from the bottom.
You don't need to start from the bottom like Twitter, because your Twitter following is not the same following as your Threads, as your Instagram following. True. So now, basically, it's linked. So your followers from Instagram are already going to be following you on Threads, and you can choose to say, okay, when Aina eventually joins Threads, I'm already following her. So, for example, Ashwin already joined, and he's already following me, even though I'm not on Threads. So by the time I join Threads, I'm going to see that I have already 2,000 followers.
Yeah.
It's not like Twitter. I was never a fan of Twitter.
So are you gonna join Threads?
I might join Threads just to see how it's going to be, just to see the vibe. But like I said, because I wasn't a fan of Twitter in the first place, I probably won't be a fan of Threads either.
I'll first see what the conversation is on Twitter. I'll ask the people,
on
colleagues, are we joining Threads or not?
I mean, you could, but let's join it so that we can just see what
and then come and give a review.
Come and give a review, because I mean, if you're not a Twitter person like me, I prefer Instagram over Twitter. So I guess in a way, because it's basically Twitter for Instagram in a way.
Yeah.
So maybe I might enjoy it a little more.
Also, I think maybe Meta is coming from a point that, you know, Twitter is a little mean. Twitter is a little toxic.
A little?
Or maybe
A little?
Twitter is not for the faint at heart.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
if an Instagram is definitely that fake girly. Instagram, everyone loves you. Oh my gosh,
Oh my
Chom
goodness,
is
you're so
stunning,
amazing.
breathtaking. Wow. Nobody ever wants to tell you the truth on Instagram.
Whereas Twitter, they will rip you to shreds.
So maybe they are like, okay, if you can't go on Twitter because of the environment, then we've got, you know, you can microblog here, you can do a thread here, you can talk to your followers who are going to possibly be kind to you.
Yeah. Well, we are going to download Threads, give you a full review so you won't be wanting to miss any of our future shows. But that's it for all our top stories today. After the break, your London Null talks to Sean and Tatenda of Impact Tank. They're also finalists in the Capricorn Foundation's Food Waste Challenge. We'll be back right after this break.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined with Sean from Impact Tank, and you are one of 5 businesses that made the top 5 for the Capricorn Food Waste Challenge. Can you tell us what is Impact Tank all about?
Right. So Impact Tank is a social venture builder where we look to ideate, build, grow businesses, and ideally try to support artisans or specialists within their field to get them to the place of, we call it post-seed, so getting past the Series A, Series B function.
Can you tell us why did you decide to enter the Food Waste Challenge this year?
Right. Thank you. So Impact Tank has 3 thematic areas. We have emerging technology, indigenous knowledge, and green economy. And we felt that food waste falls in the green economy, around circular economy more specifically, and thought it was a great chance to showcase our ingenuity within the sector.
Can you tell us why is it important for private businesses to have competitions like this, to give entrepreneurs like yourself the platform?
Right. So we believe it's very important because, I mean, an idea is an idea. But until you actually have to test it, you have to present it, you have to do the details around it, then you really understand what it's about and if it can actually work.
Thank you so much, and good luck for the journey ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, I will be reading your comments on Facebook. I see some of them coming through. I'm curious to find out if you will be joining Threads, and also what's your take on Kiki Palmer and the boyfriend saga. What is your take on the flying car? Will you be buying a flying car? Let us know. Engage us in the comment section. We absolutely love hearing from you. On that note, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.